Yeah, buddy. So, when you see this on the screen, hold on, folks, because I'm a little dark, folks. Hold on. I'm not dark skinned, folks. Hold up. Let me get this together. Okay. Burn it up a little bit. Bring some life. You know, bring some life in there. Too much green. Boom. Alright, folks. So you already know what's going on when you see that hello on the screen. Black balloons, folks. Hey, come on now. Y'all know how I'm coming. The brotherhood they never talked about. It's crazy how like I be having conversations in life, and then black come around and you know what I'm saying. Baker, fucking time out, right in the head, folks, with a video. Exactly
right,
what I was
y'all.
talking about.
We back with another
need a
video,
couple of
man.
my
Y'all
homies to see
already know
this.
what's going on, all right? Y'all
Fun
thought we
them
was
girls.
finished, huh? I know y'all thought we was finished.
They thought I was finished too, black. Oh, bro. They thought as long as you keep coming, I'ma keep coming. I got other shit, but come on, bro. This a movement, folks. Let's do it.
Check this out, right? Y'all know who Larry Johnson is. Had him on the channel plenty times. Larry Johnson, former NFL running back. Very good in his time. Top 3 running back in his time when he played in the NFL, right? Pretty much knows what he's talking about, all right? So he had this clip where he was talking about, rituals, injury rituals in the NFL. He also talked about the brotherhoods that these NFL players and coaches are a part of, especially Greek organizations. So basically playing off the last video, and we're going to go more into the sports side.
Stop
of
playing,
things,
bro.
right? Kind of
I
perfect
had to go
timing.
grab it so you can get
He put this
so I
out
can
5
show you
days
to get it
ago
together,
on
bro.
TikTok because it was kind of his response to the recent NFL playoff game where they were doing more rituals, by the numbers, and injury rituals as well with the quarterback Bo Nix of the Denver Broncos, which we know to be one of the most Masonic states, which he's going to talk about as well, probably the most Masonic state in the country, right?
Colorado.
So they are always running these rituals by the numbers, playing on the
Colorado
script
got a lot
of
of,
entertainment of the NFL.
Mormons.
This is just what it is, right?
Utah
so
too.
this clip, he's cooking. He's
Utah.
really putting
It's a
people
lot of
on
Mormons.
to how the NFL is ran.
A lot of
by
Mormons.
brotherhood,
I need to
including
move the mic a little
the
closer.
sharing of revenue
My bad if you can hear that.
that ultimately every team, no matter their record, gets a part of. Very, very important clip right here, just to the whole
There's
entertainment
a lot of Mormons in
thing of
Utah
sports.
and
I thought
Colorado.
this was very interesting to tie into the fraternity
Drove
stuff
through
that we've been
Colorado,
doing
yeah.
so far. Check
And Utah,
this
you can
out,
see, you can
y'all.
tell, you can tell, bro, you can tell, you can tell, you
I had
can tell,
stopped
you can
watching
tell,
the
you can
National
tell.
Football League a little bit after I had stopped playing. But my wife had her family over for a little get-together, and one of them put the game on. And it was at the Buffalo Bills, Denver Broncos overtime that they turned this game on. And I just looked at the score. Knowing that I'm watching entertainment now, knowing that I've came out of this world, I was thoroughly entertained by the entertainment. The score was 30-30, which is, if you know anything about masonry or Zionist numerology, you know how many times...
Come on, I be trying to teach y'all, man.
Everything and anything they can get there.
What was I just preaching last
They
video
want
with
to show you
Kinfolk?
that they can
Numerology, yeah.
control and manage things that have to do with people's lives. So I saw 30-30, 3-3. So I saw that the Buffalo Bills could have had a pass interference call in the end zone, that it wasn't called, even though it was blatant pass interference. Then I knew what time it was. The whole time, everybody thought the Buffalo Bills were going to win because of the quarterback's ability to have game-winning drives. And of course, his girlfriend or wife became pregnant, and she showed everybody on the red carpet of the Golden Globes that she was pregnant, alongside the other co-star of the movie Sinners, where she ends up pregnant. So they made it a big to-do that these two women who played Smokestack's love interest were both pregnant almost at the same time. So they kind of got you to fall in love with the narrative of rooting for the Buffalo Bills. And plus, you felt sorry for them because if you remember the whole DeMar Hamlin situation, so you wanted them to eventually win. And then Marv Levy...
Hey, this is the type of stuff you got to know while you sport betting for now. On William Hill and FanDuel and DraftKings and all that, folks. Yeah, folks. This is the type of information you need to know. I've been trying to show y'all. I kind of sprinkled a couple of, you know what I'm saying, planted a seed, folks. But niggas weren't listening, bro.
turned, I think.
This is what you need to know when you
old.
sport betting. I don't even
thought
care
Marvin
about that
was dead.
shit. I
But
ain't
Marvin
gonna lie to
Levy
you.
turns like 100 years old, some old age, and you thought that, okay, this would be the year that the Buffalo Bills finally break this curse.
I've never been a
So
gambler.
a lot of
bro.
people
I
fell
gamble
for
with
this
life.
narrative.
Fuck it
Even
up. Not no
people who
money.
bet in Vegas.
Do you over go gambling with life or not money? Fuck it up.
Narrative, this, that. But if you understand anything about occult symbolism,
For the
you know
grave.
that Colorado is one of the biggest Masonic states in all of America. So you know what time it was when you saw that they gave the Denver Broncos that interception. When anybody who has ever played football, you know that since the ground can't cause a fumble, the ground also can't cause an interception.
Indulgement.
Especially when the wide receiver had already had possession on the ball and his knee touched the ground. It should have been just Buffalo Bills ball. So there's 2 drives that they could have just won that game outright. But it wouldn't have added up to Zionist numerology. So then they get back-to-back pass interference calls, which I think they were pretty much legit. But it already sealed the deal. They told you, or Sean Payton told you, that Bo Nix suffered a broken ankle. Mind you, you see this man walk off the field. You see this man walk to say his last words to the opposing team's quarterback and then walk off. You don't see this man hobbling or limping. He showed no signs of a broken ankle. And the reason why they wanted you to know this is because if you know anything about numerology or gematria,
Y'all
the game
be
stopped
really not
at
paying attention to
4:04
detail,
when the
folks.
field goal was
I
made.
don't watch football, but I would have been like, boy, his ankle ain't broke. What the hell?
Numerology
Folks
equals
walking out the
Masonic
field.
and Lucifer.
How your ankle broke and you walking out the field,
Now
folks?
he's basically telling
Nigga,
you that
sprained ankle, you can't
the
walk.
injury happened right on
Do your homework on
the
sprained ankles
numbers
playing basketball at the rec center.
specifically.
Fuck is you talking about?
If I'm not mistaken,
Do your
Bo Nix was
homework, folks.
injured
Open gym.
at that exact time.
Hurting your ankle at
This
open
is
gym,
Bo
folks.
Nix.
At Eisenhower, folks. Having to pay $10
This is
to
the
get in
Denver
to play open
Broncos
gym.
quarterback.
Do your homework, folks.
And I've talked
I'm
about
having
it
to show your
multiple
Eisenhower
times
ID
now about
get open gym.
the injury rituals that they
If
do
you
with
ain't
the
had that,
first-round
$10
players, number 1 picks. They do it in the NBA as well.
Come on, man. Stop
They
playing with me,
did it
folks.
with Travis Hunter.
I done
this year.
sprained an
He
ankle,
played
folks. I ain't been able to walk,
middle
and that
of the
bitch
season.
sprained. You talking about
Takes it
broke?
all the way back.
Broke?
To,
How the fuck you walk off the field, folks?
They are running rituals with some of these top players.
Y'all niggas better wake up.
It's all coming together.
Stop
Just keep
believing
watching.
in these people.
So you just basically saw a Freemasonic ritual. Number 3
Y'all be putting
kicks
y'all
a
whole faith
field
in
goal
these
for 3
motherfuckers.
points, and the score ends up being 33.
Motherfucker,
to 30.
whole day be off a
That's a lot
Buffalo
of
Bill
three.
game. Boy, get your dumb ass out of
So
here, boy.
if you look at the number 444,
People actors,
in
folks.
Sumerian
I ain't gonna
numerology,
hold you,
it
folks.
also
Sorry to be the
equals
bearer of
Lucifer,
bad news,
Masonic,
gang.
and Jesus.
Sports
So this
is
whole
acting
time,
and entertainment,
about,
boy. All them niggas
I
actors.
thank
Some of them
God,
are,
the Lord and Savior,
of course,
Jesus Christ,
athletic.
doing
What
this,
you talking
da,
about?
da, 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 da.
Some of them is, of course,
numerology that they're fooling you with. They're double speaking through.
some of them is, of course, athletic, but every last one of the niggas is actors, bro. There's a couple videos that's online. You can look up former NBA and former NFL or niggas that's actually still in the league coming out and saying they handed us a script before the season started. So your silly ass wouldn't mess up the show. We need LeBron to score 20 this day. We need LeBron to break his ankle this night. We need LeBron to do this night. And you gonna make sure that it happens. You gotta act and do it right so it look right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's 100%. Like, of course there's flaws, and I don't know how they do it, bro. Of course it's not like, but everybody on the one court, bro. They know what the storyline is for that game that they going out to play. Cause it's all scripted. Do your homework. Hold on, folks. Do your homework, folks. On type scripts. Fuck you talking about? In
Numerology.
Hollywood.
They mean Lucifer. Because most of these players that are doing these interviews after games, they're Freemasons or Prince Hall Freemasons or part of Black Greek organizations, which is the same thing as Freemasonry, because Prince Hall Freemasons are the ones who founded all of the Black Greek organizations. Their rituals are the same. Their behavior is the same. They're in the same organization. Mike
Really?
Tomlin is a Kappa Alpha Psi. Same organization.
Ooh. You just did a video on frats and sororities. I see what you doing, Black. I said, hey, fo, you cooking, fo. You got a pot of gumbo too, like call me Kimfo, fo. Let me get some of that gumbo, fo.
Now,
What's in there?
I didn't know
Shrimp, crab,
Mike Tomlin
Italian sausage, fo.
was Kappa Alpha
Come on,
Psi.
man.
Mike
Let me get some of that
Tomlin,
gumbo, fool.
the reason
Tweaking.
this is important is because
Get some of that gumbo.
they have allowed him to have a winning season, meaning over 500 for 19 seasons straight. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's been 19 seasons, right?
666. 666.
He's a part of this brotherhood.
666.
He's a part of this brotherhood. They allow you
666.
to do that. They allow you to do it.
That's probably why he got it up there, so you can see.
Black
that he's
head
throwing
coach
up 666.
for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
666,
it's been, what, 19, 20 seasons?
smoked out, nah, I'm high, really
So
high.
you understand
man,
in the
talking
NFL how
about my bad, Black, my
significant
bad, my
that is
bad.
for a black
You
head
talking about
coach.
some real shit.
But guess what? He is a part of those Greek organizations. He's a part of that brotherhood. If he
666,
was not, he would not have been
666,
allowed
smoked out.
this
I
much
grew up off
success.
that, boy. Fucking tell me.
Because now
I was
we know
6 years old listening to goddamn
you know,
3-6 Mafia because of
who
my
owns
uncles.
these brotherhoods. Who started them? These Prince Hall Freemasons.
Crazy, folks.
And then who they report
I
to.
see why my mama was mad,
So
because
I say he was cooking on this clip. Really, like,
3-6
you
Mafia,
know, give us
Juicy
some
J,
insight
DJ
into how
Paul,
this
and
stuff is ran.
Project Pat at
So
7 years old,
So
folks.
don't be fooled. In order for them to make a numeric ritual out of everything, that means the head coach has to be in on it, the offensive coordinator has to be in on it, and the defensive coordinator has to be in on it. It is entertainment. It's a revenue sharing league. There ain't no reason for any team.
Niggas just got
to
booked
go to
for
the Super
gambling
Bowl
fraud.
back-to-back and
You
think
know what
they're
they
gonna be
doing,
the best
gang.
team and get all the best prizes and get all of the top dollars. It does not matter. The team that goes 0-17 for 4 years straight is sharing the same amount of money with a Super Bowl team. It is not like MLB or NBA. It's a revenue sharing league. So they have to put the best product on the field, and they have to put the best presentation on the field. So
Now that is very important that he's letting us know the NFL is revenue sharing. So it doesn't matter, like he said, your team could be the sorriest team in the NFL. Guess what?
Hamlin.
Yo, hold on 1 second. I want to take a minute to show y'all my merchandise. If you see anything you like, go ahead and get you some. You'll be out there looking fly, looking fresh. I'm going to leave a link in the description.
Are running rituals with some of these top players. So,
My bad,
let's
my
keep
bad.
watching.
So you just basically saw a Freemasonic ritual. Number 3 kicks a field goal for 3 points, and the score ends up being 33-30. That's a lot of threes.
63.
So if you look
on
at the
top
number
of that.
444
36.
in Sumerian numerology,
Do your homework,
it also
bro. Adding up the
equals
score and it
Lucifer,
equal 30.
Masonic, and Jesus.
666, bro.
So this whole
I
time,
keep telling y'all about
players
this
talking
numerology
about,
shit, bro. Y'all
I
not listening.
thank God, the Lord and Savior
The
Jesus
world
Christ
is based
for
off of
doing this,
signs and symbols
It's
and
numerology
numbers.
that they're fooling you with. They're double speaking through numerology. They mean Lucifer. Because most of these players that are doing these
What they
interviews
used to
after
say?
games, they're
Women lie,
Freemasons,
man
or
lie,
so-called
numbers
Freemasons,
don't.
Or part of Black Greek
That's why they used to say that.
organizations, which is the same
That's
thing
why they used to say
as
that. Women
Freemasons,
lie,
because
men lie,
Prince Hall
numbers
Freemasons
don't.
Are the ones
That's
who
all I got to say,
founded
gang.
all of the
Wake
Black
the
Greek
fuck up.
organizations. Their rituals are the same. Their behavior is the same. They're in the same organization. Mike Tomlin is the Kappa Alpha Psi, same organization.
Now, I didn't know
so
Mike Tomlin
I seen this already.
Back to back to back, and thinking they're going to be the best team and get all the best prizes and get all of the top
That was my
dollars.
fault.
It does not matter. The team that goes 0-17 for 4 years straight is sharing the same amount
Okay, I
of
remember
money
this.
with a Super Bowl team. It is not. That's it. That's the only thing that we'll be able to control is sports and numbers. And if you don't know the difference between this matrix, this system, and this numerology compared to what y'all system is, you are going to get caught in the wash when judgment happens. You won't know if it's the time for the Messiah or it's the time for the Antichrist, because they'll do everything through numerology. They'll lay this entire narrative of fake prophecy through numerology. And the best way you can learn yourself and educate yourself, edify yourself through knowing and exposing this system is look how they do football games or games in general. Not all games, but the big ones.
Now, just like he just said, not all games, but the big ones. And the best thing we could do is educate ourselves, edify ourselves on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? This is us, you know? And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I would never want to be a part of this stuff. And speaking of college football in the playoffs, check this out. A lot of y'all may not pay attention to this right here. Lee Corso. Lee Corso is a very, very famous college football figure. He's 90 years old and he's still alive to this day, right? Lee Corso is known for being a coach for multiple college teams, specifically Indiana. Also, I think he played for Florida State. And he was a head coach at a couple of other schools, right? Check this out. Lee Corso, remember, he's one of the most famous figures of college football. He was one of the announcers on College Game Day for a very long time, almost since they started College Game Day. College Game Day is like the opening. They basically introduced the day of games. They go to the best games every single Saturday, and they have a show, a segment. They're talking about sports, and it's a huge thing if College Game Day is at your campus, right? Lee Corso retired at the beginning of the season 2025 that just passed. He retired. He's too old to travel and do it the way that he's been doing it. Lee Corso is basically Indiana's most famous figure. Even though he got fired from there, he loves Indiana football. Kirk Cignetti may be taking over that role, their current head coach, but Lee Corso will never be forgotten when it comes to Indiana football. You see all these pictures. He loves Indiana. He loves Indiana. One of the most famous figures of college football. If you watch this stuff, you know how important he is. So, Indiana, they ended up winning the national championship. As they got to the playoffs, they made sure they beat certain teams to up the script, to up the story of the playoffs. It's very intentional, very emotional. First time they've won a national championship. They came from being the worst college football team of all time to now being one of the best in like 2 seasons, basically, right? And if you realize, soon as the game ended, they congratulated Lee Corso. This was basically, hey, we've given your team, your favorite team, a championship. You just retired. Think about it. He retired the same year that his favorite school and the school that he coached at won the championship. If I'm not mistaken, he was the coach when they won their first bowl game. If I'm not mistaken, when they won their first bowl game, he was the coach. So this was a tribute to him for being a part of college football and making it what it is today, just like they did Peyton Manning. When Peyton Manning won his, they did the same thing.
They do tributes to people who
now,
put
when we get to the
blood, sweat, and
brotherhood, y'all,
tears
we got Michael Jordan.
They're going to give
on
them
the
their
road.
flowers.
We got Michael Jordan, who was a part of Omega Psi Phi. Talking about the brotherhood here. Y'all already know Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time. Of course he's going to be a part of the brotherhood before it all even started. Branded on that left pec. He is a frat brother with Shaquille O'Neal. NFL players, y'all. John Elway. Jalen Hurts, who is the current starting quarterback of, look, he right here. Current starting quarterback of the Eagles. Emmitt Smith. So many different players. Jerry Rice, the best receiver of all time.
It's crazy, bro, because
I've
never been
Wes
heavy
Chandler,
on
Drew Brees,
sports,
Tony
bro.
Romo,
I
Steve
never,
McNair,
bro,
who
I
was
never cared
ritualistically
about
sacrificed. We did a
sports
video
like
on
that, folks.
Guess what?
I've never been one of them
Peyton
niggas like the
Manning
game on,
just
folks.
said,
The game on, folks. Hey, turn the game on, folks. Get some beers and get some pizza and wings, bro. I ain't never been. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn football game, folks. I ain't never cared about that shit. The most I can tell you about football is goddamn John Elway, Walter Payton, Brett Favre, the rest of them niggas, the Manning brothers. What's folks' name? Not Wilt Chamberlain. That's basketball. The fuck was bro name on the Broncos, the running back? Yeah, Walter Payton. I said it already. Nigga, yeah, bro. Like, I don't care about no goddamn football. The last time I paid attention to football is when Chicago Bears was doing good, which they doing good now, but they just got kicked out the playoffs. But they had their little, they was doing something. But Brian Urlacher, what the hell? That's the last time I didn't care then, but I was like, the people around me was caring so much that I was just in tune and watching it. But like, bro, I never cared about no damn football. I never cared about NBA like that. I ain't watched that shit like that. I was a basketball player. I never played football. I was a basketball player, but I still ain't pay attention to the NBA like that. I ain't watch every game that came on. Nigga, I barely watch my favorite players. My favorite players are Allen Iverson, Carmelo. LeBron was one of my favorite players at one point when he was on the Cleveland Cavaliers before he went to Miami, and like what he was doing with the Cavs. That's when he was my favorite player. I stopped caring about LeBron after that. I stopped paying attention. I watched niggas be like hella like fanboys about it. Like no shade or nothing like that. I ain't trying to diss or nothing, but I just, you know what I'm saying? You see how much energy these people or these, NFL players, NBA players, these stars, you see how much energy they take from people. You know what I'm saying? Because they look up to them or they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they idol, or you just be like, hey, bro, it's not that serious, gang. It's really not that serious, bro. You don't even know this. That nigga don't know you. You don't know him. Like, you think you know him because you see him on TV, but that nigga don't know you from a can of paint, folks. If you walk, and you gonna be mad because you gonna be the type of motherfucker, bro. You gonna be the type of motherfucker like, hey, I'm trying to get an autograph, or let me take a picture with him real quick. If you catch him in public, but then you gonna be goddamn, what's the word? What's the word, folks? Disappointed. You gonna be disappointed type shit. Like, that nigga don't want to take a picture with you. That nigga don't want to sign your autograph. That nigga damn near mean as hell. Fuck about. You would be like, oh damn, I don't see him like that on TV. Like, that's him on TV. What the fuck is you talking about, boy? He's acting, folks. Y'all gotta realize that. Like, y'all be. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. I'm not trying to diss nobody or nothing like that, but it's like, niggas, females, whatever. I'm saying niggas in term of everybody. When I say niggas, bro, I don't mean just men. But when I say niggas, black people, everybody, I call everybody nigga. But anyway, niggas be revolving their life around these celebrities and people they, you know what I'm saying, look up to, or I wouldn't say look up, but like, bro, this shit crazy. Also, like, y'all gotta stop.
Gave a tribute to him for his career and gave
these
him a ring. Remember,
they really normal people. I've been around a lot of celebrities. They're normal people.
Wes Welker, John Elway.
They just involved with something that you don't know about. That's all that shit is. They involved with something you don't know about. They be regular ass people, bro.
NFL player
regular
now,
people.
Who was the starting quarterback for the Colts but lost his position, Anthony Richardson. These guys are already
I've been in smack dab middle Hollywood, boy. I done seen so many celebrities
already took an oath,
walked up on celebrities, talked to celebrities, got food from celebrities because I was struggling. They like all type of shit, bro. Like, they regular people, bro. You can't look at them like, oh my god,
brothers.
It's NBA YoungBoy. Like, get your goofy ass out of here, boy. I'm like, what up, boy? What's up, fool? What you on, boy? Hey, I heard that song. I didn't, but you just gotta come off regular. They don't like that shit. I wouldn't like that shit. If I was owning a celebrity, I wouldn't like that. I'd be looking like, you get your goofy ass out.
Outside looking in, and that's perfectly fine, y'all. This video gives us a little bit more insight into the sports world and how everything is actually. Here's your GOAT right here.
It's sports
of all time,
movies.
All right, y'all.
It's everything. They in everything.
I'm out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. Black Balloon.
I like this video, bro.
See y'all.
I know I like this video because I was talking too much. Appreciate you if you made it all the way to the end of the video. You right there. You. Appreciate you if you made it all the way to the end of the video, bro. Whoever I'm pointing at right now, you made it to this point, and I appreciate you. So, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Like, don't leave me hanging, folks. Like, let's communicate. I don't bite. I ain't mean or none of that shit, folks. I'm gonna reply to every comment I see. You know what I'm saying? So, let me know what's going on. What you think about this? Shout out Black Balloons, man. Damn.